cheapest Telecaster style guitar on eBay right now. I paid $60.99, free shipping, plus tax. It came out $66 and some change. Let's see what we got here. It's supposed to be vintage Sunburst. Here, let me get it up on this chair.
No, God!
Yeah, $66. That's crazy. Also plan on doing one on Amazon. I'll put the name of the seller right here, so you feel like ordering one after you see. You may not want to after I get through with it, but let's see what we come up with. Typical. All right. That looks like they sent the right one. I ordered a vintage Sunburst, and looks like that's what it is. This is what I'm seeing. First off, let's see what's in here. Looks like you get a gig bag with it. Ooh. Boy, smells like some kind of cleaner. But the cheap little vinyl gig bag that comes with it. But, you know, little dust cover, I guess. Doesn't really look like it offers any protection, but then again, $61 for this. $60.99.
No, God!
Comes with the cheap throwaway cable, a pick, looks like a, got you a strap, pick, cable, Allen wrenches, looks like good stuff, and that's about it, and some styrofoam. Now, a lot of people call these glary guitars, but I'm not sure if this one even has a name on it. I bought it for the headstock shape. So look at that knot in the wood. That's okay. There we go. Not too bad. As you can see here, it's a top load bridge. Kind of has a sort of an older Kramer Focus shape on it. It's got some pretty low end tuners. Bridge on it looks okay. The string, as you can see, they set the bridge right. Now, wow. Okay. Not too bad. Actually, they finished the fret ends. There is no sharp fret ends. Oh, good grief. They did not tune it up. Let's see. The truss rod definitely needs some tightening. We got a little bit of a bow right there. The fit and finish is nice. Yeah, good and tight. I'm digging the grain. Not sure how many pieces. Let's see if I can see. Nope. Can't really see the seams where they glued the wood together. There's no way this is a one piece. It's medium weight. I'll weigh it, but I'm guessing it's not heavy, but it's not super light. The neck, a little thicker than normal. I got a little thicker C, it's not a D. But it's definitely going to need a tuning, a setup, and I like the fact that the fret ends aren't sharp. They seem to have figured that one out. But overall, first impressions are pretty good. The finish is very nice. Feels like your typical cheaper stuff. The fit of the pit guard, boy, they got that even. This usually isn't, you know, even. Still got the plastic on it. I'll pull that off. I haven't looked closely at the fret ends and the frets. A lot of the frets aren't even gritty. A little bit back here, but not horribly bad. But anyway, I'll put her on the bench, get her tuned up, and we'll go from there. My workbench is full and messy, so instead of cleaning it off, I think I'm just going to do this without it. First off, this truss rod is definitely a little bowed. This neck is definitely a little bowed. It's way undertuned, so be a good time to go ahead and adjust the truss rod. Okay, I feel it's starting to engage with the neck. That's dead almost level, just a hair more. I think we'll actually be there. There we go, just starting to buzz. Let's go all the way to the top one. I just pushed the first fret all the way to the 22nd fret. Got nothing there. That means might be just a hair tight now. Let's take it down just a smidge. Now as we tighten the strings, it might pull the neck a little bit also. I'm sure this isn't a very expensive truss rod. Let's go. These strings are going to be really cheap. The gears in the fingers are a little, that one. Ooh, that was tight. I might be able to loosen that a little bit. Let's see. Back to tune. Alright. Start the whole tune. Oh, that one did. That one. That one did. So this E and this E didn't hold tune. That time it did. Oh, that time it did. Okay, acoustically, first sound. Intonation wise, it's not too far off, sounds like. Little saddle height adjustment. I like to take these and just eyeball it. We got the measuring stick here in a minute. Come on down, let's see how far down I go. Looks like I have to retune it again. Now, acoustically, yeah, the frets could definitely use a polish. I could do that to it, but as far as the bridge in alignment with the strings are not too close to the edge on either side. They're in between. And I can't believe that everything is in really good alignment. The CNC machines, I'm sure that are cutting these out and everything are really accurate now. So, but we'll do a sound test here shortly. as you can tell, it sounds not that good, but it's okay if you plug it into a good amp, which I got in the other room. It sounds just fine, but the problem is not the pickups. The pickups are just generic, but they sound okay. They'll get the job done. But if you're going to go out or you're going to order a guitar for $61 shipped, you got to have some skills. This is, even though it doesn't say Glary, it's identical to a Glary from 4 or 5 years ago is the last time I bought one from Amazon. This one popped up on eBay. It said it was a Glary, but it doesn't say Glary on it, but it's the same guitar, you know, top to bottom. From 4 or 5 years ago, believe it or not, they have improved the finish, fit, and whatever wood they're using on this really came out nice. So I got nothing but kudos to say about the finish work as far as on the body, the fit and finish, the bridge, the way the control plate fits next to the pick guard and it fits around the neck. It's all nice and tight, and the neck fits in the neck pocket perfectly, and it is straight. Got that part. Where you need some skills, you're going to have to, at the very least, know how to tighten a truss rod to get the neck as level as possible, first off. Second thing you're going to probably have to do is know how to level a fretboard and maybe even crown and polish if you're wanting it to play professionally.
No!
You're also going to have to know how to cut a nut.
No!
And file one down to where it needs to be. This set's a little high and it's causing a little string buzz, but we got some higher and lower frets. This is not perfectly straight. I did the rocker on it, and there was a few frets that rock back and forth. So you can make it somewhat playable, but if you have to raise the action to make it playable and the strings not to buzz like they are right now, it's not going to be in tune up the neck. You know, your intonation is going to be off a hair. You tune it up just as good as you can, and it doesn't sound right playing up here. Everything just sounds just a little bit off. But other than that, if you can do that to a guitar, and you can spend, and you can knock it out in an hour, get everything nice and set up on it, that's definitely worth the $61 you pay to get it to your house. But if you got to pay somebody to do that, I mean, they could charge $100, and then you're in it for, $160. So, does that make it worth it? Still, to have a good playing and a good setup, and they're going to charge you more than that, though. If you take it to Guitar Center, you're going to be in it for over $200 at that point. You might as well just buy a better guitar. But I bought this for a project anyway. This is going to be a relic. Don't know if I'm going to use this neck, but I probably will. I'm going to do the complete setup and finishing on the neck. I think the fret material is good on this. It seems like that those will polish up, and they're the right size that I wanted anyway. But this is going to be turned into an ultra relic. We're going to make it string through in the back, which they didn't do. So I'm going to put some work into it. I do relics, and somebody's been saying, hey, when you going to do another Telecaster that's in that salmon color with all the relic work, and I was going, I'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to order a cheap guitar anyway and see if they're getting any better, which they did. They did get much better. I didn't get all the, it seemed like everything was just cheaper and even smaller. This is actually the size of an actual Tele all the way around. The body seemed a little small on the last one, if I remember right. I like the neck profile. It's a little thicker than what I like, but I mean, hey, $61, sand it down. Just bring it down just a hair if you need to. Flatten that out a little bit. Bring a little, pull a little meat off this neck, and it'll thin down there for you. But anyway, that's the plans for this. We're going to either do a relic on it, or I might even reshape the headstock. That's another reason why I bought it. I wanted enough meat left on there to cut it into a Tele shape, which there is barely enough. Right there it's going to be a little close, but I think I can shape it on out, round it out here, and then round that out, and we'll have a Tele shape. And we'll go the full thing, and I'll show you how the people are faking them, you know, as far as building those fake guitars and putting on the water slide decal. I'll probably do that too. But anyway, check out the next video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Right now, subscribe. So, y'all be cool.